Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Value Visor helps people and businesses discover, improve, and get the value from their businesses. With multi-certified valuation and mergers and acquisitions.
check, check, check.
You're listening to a special presentation from the Real Presence Radio Network. On Real Presence Radio, welcome to the Knights Game Day Show, sponsored by First Premier Bank, Premier Bank Card.
And welcome everybody to Bishop O'Gorman Catholic School here at O'Gorman High School in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, where tonight the Class A T Area Titans 7-1 take on the number 1 Sioux Falls O'Gorman Lady Knights, 10-0 on the season, as I said, ranked number 1 in the state of South Dakota. Welcome. You're listening to 94.5 FM, 91.3 online at yourcatholicradiostation.com, and join us on the mobile app, video stream, and the YouTube channel tonight, and we'll be video streaming the game as well. Tonight we have two matchups of these teams. Their combined record of 17-1. Both these teams are coming off victories this past weekend. T defeated Aberdeen Central 55-49, which defeated the AA team. O'Gorman defeated Rapid City Central here on Friday night 45-25, and he defeated number 2 Stevens 58-40 on Saturday afternoon. Joining me now this afternoon, I'm privileged to have the 2018 grad and one of the alum of the men Fighting Knights, Zeke, Mr. Isaac Struck. Isaac, what do you think about tonight's matchup?
Tonight's matchup is going to be a real fun one. It's going to be interesting to see how these two teams match up because T's going to start 5 guards, and they're going to start all girls underneath the height of 5'9". So the tallest player tonight in the starting lineup is going to be 5'9". So it'll be interesting to see if our Lady Knights can out-rebound them. It's going to be one of the games where we're actually not going to be undersized. So I'm guessing it's going to be a pretty fun, fast-paced game, but it wouldn't be surprised if T throws a little bit of a 2-3 zone action or something to help match up on defense with their undersized play.
Well, being that size and coming after, how are they going to defend Emma, Hannah, and Reagan? I mean, how are they going to do that?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, to say the least.
So let's get back to the Stevens game, and I wasn't here for the Stevens game. Let's talk about that. I want to get that in quick, and I apologize.
Yeah, no problem.
Here you had number 1 O'Gorman, number 2 Stevens. Both teams coming in undefeated Saturday afternoon here at noon, and I was under the weather, and I got the privilege to listen to you guys, and I thought you did a great job. Even Brett, you did good.
Thank you.
And so it was like to see that matchup. But what really stuck out to you, both teams undefeated, O'Gorman pulled away in that fourth quarter and ended up, that 18-point win. So it's like, what kind of set that game? Your thoughts on the fourth quarter?
So I thought it was like we said earlier, really back and forth, and with Stevens being coming into the game without their best player in Kaya Watson, their leading scorer and rebounder, it was going to be a tough task for them to come into O'Gorman and knock them off, and it was really quite an interesting first half. It was back and forth, and Stevens never really went away, and it was a lot closer than it was at the end of the game. Score-wise, I think the score didn't really get the full impact of how that one went out. It was two top teams, like I said earlier, battling it out. So Stevens and O'Gorman are definitely going to be some rematch implications for that state tournament when it comes around, barring any upsets. But I thought it was a really fun, fast-paced game, and Stevens and O'Gorman, like I said, if they meet again, it's going to be a lot closer than it was the first time because hopefully they'll have their returning starter back in Kaya Watson. But it was also fun to see some of these younger players step up for Stevens.
And, Stevens, I'm talking to some people, and we got the band right to the left of us, so you have some people say, Stevens, they have to come out here and play us, but a lot of their games are West River teams, and there's the opponent out there, and I don't want to bring that debate up, but you hear that sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely different basketball in the west side of the state versus the east side of the state, and the competition, They are a AA team, but they played a couple teams from Wyoming and stuff like that. And so you don't really know exactly what they have until you see them come to town or you go there. You never really know what to expect from a team like that out West River. I remember my senior year, we played Douglas in the state tournament, and we had no idea what to expect from Douglas. They just played a bunch of West River teams that we couldn't gauge because we had no film on them, and then they came out and took it to us early, knocking down threes and stuff.
Oh, that was here.
Yeah.
I remember that. So, okay, so tonight the series here, it's first ever meeting between Sioux Falls, Gorman, and T area. So, here we have the A and the AA. So, the other games tonight, Isaac, we have Huron will be down at Harrisburg. We got Harrisburg coming up next week. Number 2, Harrisburg. They're still 11-0. They're ranked number 2. Brookings is at Aberdeen Central. The Warriors are out playing the Colonels in Mitchell. And South Sioux City is playing at Sioux Falls Lincoln tonight. And the JV, they won 69-24. And the freshmen would have a score on that. So, and the AA boys tonight, you have Washington at Brandon Valley. That'll be a good game. That's at 7 o'clock. Aberdeen Central will be going out to Pier. Moorhead, Minnesota goes to play the Arrows in Watertown. And the Tigers are coming down to Harrisburg. Double Tiger. Huron Tigers playing the Harrisburg Tigers tonight. So that's the scoreboard update. The scoreboard update brought to you by Jamison Rounds, managing partner of Value Advisor. Value Advisor helps people and businesses discover, improve, and get value from their businesses. Jamison can be reached at 605-370-6931 or online at valueadvisor.com. Real estate through Murphy Business Dakota Lakes. When we come back, we'll talk with T-Area Coach. Join us on Real Presence Radio from Bishop O'Gorman High School in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Value Advisor helps people and businesses discover, improve, and get the value from their businesses. With multi-certified valuation and mergers and acquisition advisors, they understand the complexities of valuations and negotiating in the mergers and acquisitions marketplace. For more information, you can contact Jamison Rounds, managing partner of Value Advisor at 605-370-6931 or online at valueadvisor.com. Real estate through Murphy Business, Dakota Lakes.
Community. It's at the heart of everything we do at First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card. From supporting area athletics to funding academic scholarships, we continually seek new ways to improve and strengthen communities we serve. At the heart of these communities are people, our customers, and our employees. We work hard to ensure our customers are successful and our communities thrive. It's the Premier way. It's what community banking is all about. First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card. Locally grown, nationally known.
Welcome back to the First Premier Bank Card Knights Game Day Show. I'm now joined by T-Area girls basketball coach Adam Shorsman. Coach, your girls defeated Aberdeen Central 55-49 at home Friday night, getting a big win against a AA school. What did you see as a difference in that close victory for your team?
A big thing I saw was that the confidence of our girls coming out. I think that we were a little shy coming out. We didn't do a very good job of being aggressive, and I think that had that AA mentality going up against a bigger school. And I think that was the main point. And I think that once we realized that we're good enough and, we could defend and we could get rebounds and stuff like that, it really helped out a lot.
And one thing, Coach, that stands out to me about just looking at your team's results so far this season, you're 7-1 right now. You're 5-0 on the road. Why has your team been so good on the road this season?
It's kind of the million-dollar question right now. We do have a lot of really good fan support. She's a pretty good basketball community. The boys really started that off here the last few years. We get a great following. I mean, whoever's doing well, they like to come and follow. We do a lot of double headers as well. The fans just really come and it's really relaxing for us. I think that going on the road knowing that we have that support.
Your girls, Coach, have 3 girls in double figures this season through the 8 ball games. You're led by Olivia Ritter, averaging about 20 points and 7 rebounds a game. What impresses you most about her play so far this season?
We got some girls that are such big gym rats here. And every time, throughout the summertime, they're not only playing AAU ball, but they're going in doing our workouts. They're lifting weights. They're doing what they need to do in order to play at the next level. And Liv's one of the most competitive people I've coached. And she really likes to, push the limits when it comes to not only in games, but practices. She's pushing her girls there. And she stepped up a level this year, too. She was averaging about 14 points a game last year. And I think that really her rebounding and her assists, her steals, everything's just really improved this year. And I think that her kind of seeing things going down and being like, well, I got college basketball coming up, but I also want to leave a mark on T history here.
Coach, you start 5 guards with the tallest being Olivia at 5'9". With that being said, talk about the tempo or the type of pace of play that you like to play with this season with your girls so far.
Well, exactly. I think a lot of people, if we did a team meal somewhere, and a lot of the old folks out at the restaurant might look at our team and think that we're soccer players or something. We don't have a lot of height. I don't know what the deal is with that, but no, we don't. So we looked at it coming in the last couple of years, and we said, hey, how can we use our athleticism to the best of our ability? We got to push the pace, and sometimes it's easier said than done. But we like to get up into people's faces and defend on ball really well, and even if we're in a 2-3 zone or a man press or whatever it is, we like to try to dictate the pace. And I know it's going to be a tough task here with OG coming up, but we just got to play our basketball and let the results take care of themselves.
Coach, you just alluded to your opponent tonight, Sioux Falls O'Gorman girls, number 1 in Class AA, undefeated in the season. What concerns you most going into that ball game against O'Gorman tonight?
What I've watched in film and stuff is that they kind of like to switch it up a little bit. I've seen them run a diamond press, going back to a 2-3 zone. They play a little man-to-man or a 1-3-1 zone, and they're long, they're athletic. They got college basketball players up and down that roster. They can score at will.
Finally, Coach, for your girls to have success against O'Gorman tonight, what must your girls do?
I just think that we just got to not be intimidated coming in and just play fearless. It's one of those games where we're playing the number 1 team in the class above us, and we just got to come in and kind of that David and Goliath versus, each other mentality. Our big thing, we had a practice right away on Saturday just to kind of recoup a little bit about our Aberdeen Central game and just let the girls know, hey, it's going to be a tough task, but you guys come in with clear eyes and a full heart, like they say, you can't lose. Whether that scoreboard says it at the end of the night or not, I just want our girls to go out there and compete.
Well, thank you so much, Coach, for your time, and good luck tonight against Sioux Falls O'Gorman.
All right, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
And that was Brett Byler sitting down with T area coach Adam Shorsman in his second season as the head girls coach at T. Coming back in the break, Brett Byler will sit down with Kent Colesrud to the Lady Knights. Stay with us on Real Presence Radio Network.
Pregnant, one word, many emotions. Sioux Falls Catholic Family Services is ready to support you by providing free and confidential counseling to birth parents regardless of faith or ethnic origin. For more information, to speak with a pregnancy counselor, or to schedule an appointment, call Catholic Family Services at 605-988-3775 or email cfs@sfcatholic.org.
This is Mark Konzemius. In 1987, Bishop Paul Dudley and a group of business leaders started the Catholic Community Foundation for Eastern South Dakota to help raise, manage, and distribute God's gifts as determined by donors' intent. We continue to grow their vision and legacy of faith. Many choose the Catholic Community Foundation for their charitable giving because of our commitment to Catholic moral and social values. Learn more about the Catholic Community Foundation. Visit ccfesd.org.
Welcome back to the First Premier Bank Card Nights Game Day Show. I'm now joined by O'Gorman girls basketball coach Kent Colesrud. Coach, your girls are coming off a win over undefeated Rapid City Stevens on Saturday. It was a battle of 1 versus 2. Thought your girls came out, had a really good start to the ball game. Was up, I believe, 22-9 at one point. Ended up being 24-20 at halftime. Just talk about the first half and how you felt your girls played.
Yeah, our girls are really fired up and ready to play. We have a lot of respect for Rapid City Stevens. We got a really good basketball squad. Unfortunate, Kyle Watson, was banged up and not able to play, but games go on, and I thought we did a really nice job. Like you said, we stretched it out a little bit. About the last 4 or 5 minutes of the second quarter there, I thought we went a little bit flat offensively. I didn't think our execution was quite as good. We just didn't get the shots that we were getting previously or the shots we probably wanted. And then defensively, I thought after really defensively rebounding well the first 12 minutes of the first half, I thought we got a little passive down there. So kind of on both ends a little let down. And to Stevens' credit, very, very good basketball squad, and they made a really nice run at us like good teams do. So felt good, going into half. Wish we would have kept a little bit more separation, but kids were ready to play, and I thought we did some really nice things.
And in the third quarter was a thing where I thought the momentum might possibly shift into Stevens. They tied it up on it was a 2 or a 3, and then you come down the next possession, Emma hits a long 3, and then she had a couple more shots and kind of got some distance after that, and just kind of helps having a girl like her who's been through 4 years of varsity experience. I thought she really hit some shots that really changed that momentum right back to you guys.
Yeah, she stepped up and played huge. We were trying to get the ball inside to her in the post at times, especially in the first half. Second half, we just kind of loosened things up a little bit and allowed her a little bit more freedom to pop. And boy, she just drilled some huge threes there for us. To have 5 threes like that, and they were all at crucial times. They'd make a run at us, and she'd hit a big shot for us, and it just allowed us to get some separation from them and just play a little bit more comfortably. And I thought the kids did a really nice job then of finishing out the fourth quarter. Played solid defense. I did a pretty good job of defensive rebounding. I thought we executed in the half court offensively pretty well, and just did the things you need to do to beat a quality team down the stretch.
And now we play T area tonight, Coach, a team that's 7-1, a Class A school, a team that beat Aberdeen Central Friday night by 5 points. So obviously a team that they do have some pretty good players. They can score the ball pretty well. This will be the first time we've ever played them before. What do you guys expect to see from T area tonight?
Yeah, this is exciting. Fun to play somebody different. They're a good basketball squad, 7-1. Got some kids that have played varsity basketball for quite a while. 3 double-digit score. One averaging over 20 points, a couple in that mid-teens or whatever. And just a group that plays really hard. I think they've played a lot of basketball together. They understand each other real well. They're well coached. I think execute really well on both ends of the court. Like the 2-2-1 press back to a lot of 2-3 zones. So I'm going to have to handle the pressure in the full court, execute our zone offenses in the half court, and ultimately it comes down to making shots, and it's going to be really important that we shoot the basketball well tonight.
Against that zone, you say you might see that 2-3. What's the best way to attack that for your girls?
Yeah, we want to work inside out. We want to get paint touches early on, whether that's into Emma or Hannah. We want to get some high post flashes in, get some good ball movement, get some good player movement, some dribble penetration attacks into the paint, and try to expose the paint first. Once we do that, we feel really confident in our perimeter shooters knocking in 3-point shots.
Thank you so much, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, Brett.
Hi, John Fritsch Benefits. The people we work with have 2 goals. Number 1, they don't want to run out of money. Number 2, whatever is left, they want it to go to the people they love. Could be issues like Social Security claiming, Medicare choices, even asset allocations for your 401k, or you may want to treat your church like one of your children. If you want to talk about any financial issues, you can call me, John Fritsch, 334-8086.
Investment advice offered through IMS Wealth Management, an SEC registered advisor.
Community. It's at the heart of everything we do at First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card. From supporting area athletics to funding academic scholarships, we continually seek new ways to improve and strengthen communities we serve. At the heart of these communities are people, our customers, and our employees. We work hard to ensure our customers are successful and our communities thrive. It's the Premier way. It's what community banking is all about. First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card. Locally grown, nationally known.
On the Real Presence Radio Network, O'Gorman Knights Basketball is on the air. Brought to you by
Catholic Family Services, Catholic Community Foundation for Eastern South Dakota, Jardine Construction, Hagen Chiropractic Clinic, Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools, Fritsch Benefits Registered Investment Advisor Representative, McGuire Iron, Knights of Columbus Insurance Field Agent Jeff Gillen, Pizza Ranch and Fun Zone Arcade on 41st Street, First Premier Bank Card, Sioux Equipment Company, Ide Bailey, Farrendor Family Chiropractic and Wellness, Jameson Rounds Managing Partner of Value Visor.
Tip-off to tonight's game is just moments away. With all the exciting action of O'Gorman Knights Basketball, let's go to the gym.
Welcome back to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Bishop O'Gorman High School Lady Knights taking on the T area tonight here at O'Gorman. Isaac, let's get to the keys of victory quick.
Tonight for O'Gorman, some keys to victory is that they got to take advantage of their size tonight. Usually they're a pretty undersized squad, but tonight they're going to be taller than any starter that they put on the court at that center position with Emma tonight. So they really got to take advantage of that. They got to win that rebound battle and the paint battle. So especially with that size, we can't be giving up offensive rebounds like we've been giving up some of these last couple times in these games. But we also have to get back on defense because T is going to want to play really fast, especially when they start 5 guards. They're going to want to run the floor and push the tempo, so we need to be able to get back in defense. And we also have to know where Olivia Ritter is. She averages about 20 points a game for them, and they like to play. We need to play inside out. If they throw this zone at us, which we think that they will, we need to be able to attack to open up our outside instead of roaming the perimeter like we have been lately.
Okay, remember, T area 7-1. They're an A school. Gorman 10-0, double A. Tonight's key to victory for Sioux Falls O'Gorman Knights been brought to you by Fritsch Benefits, a registered investment advisor representative. Coach John Fritsch can be reached at 605-334-8086. Now let's get to the starting lineups. The girls recorded them.
Carly Kunkel, number 10, 5'6", senior guard.
Izzy Moore, 13, 5'9", junior guard.
Hannah Ronsick, number 30, 5'10", sophomore guard.
Reagan Riley, number 5, 5'10", junior forward.
Emma Ronsick, number 31, 6'1", senior forward.
Okay, and that was Lady Knights, coached by Kent Coldrew in his 22nd season. Isaac, who we have starting for the T area Titans?
For T tonight, we're going to have number 1 a guard, Desiree Patswald. She's a 5'7" senior. We're also going to have Bailey Conrad. She's number 2. She's a 5'6" senior. She's actually committed to Concordia, Nebraska for basketball. They're going to have number 3, another guard, Sam Lowe's. She's 5'7". Olivia Ritter, who averages 20 a game. She's 5'9". She's a junior. And Grace Stansbury, who is a 5'4" sophomore. So let's head out to the action here where O'Gorman has possession to start this game. It'll be Emma from the corner. She's dribbling up top. Fires a long cross-court pass over to Hannah. Hannah down over to Carly Kunkel, who fires one all the way back to the other side of the floor. Izzy Moore for 3, around and in and good. 3-0 OG leads here early on at Sioux Falls O'Gorman. Tonight our scoreboard is having a tough time syncing, so we're going to give you, as that 3 is knocked down from the corner by number 3, Sam Lowe's. So we'll be giving you score updates more periodically than usual, so be ready for that, everyone at home. Carly Kunkel will have it up top. Coming out in a zone look like we had talked about earlier is T. That shot no good. Rebound by Emma Ronsick. She puts it up for 2, but is fouled before she can get it up. So Emma will head to the line here for 2 free throws.
Now, of course, we started on Keeter times for about 8-9 minutes early tonight.
Ronsick's first free throw is up and no good. A little too strong there from the senior. Ronsick's second free throw on the way. That one up and in. Bounced off the back of the iron, straight into the air and fell. And gives the OG Knights a 4-3 lead here, just under a minute into action. That'll be Patswald passing around the perimeter. That's going to be back to the corner again. And another 3 is knocked down by Sam Close. She's got all 6 points for the T Titans early on here.
She's a 5'7" senior guard for T. T's a quick team.
Yeah, absolutely, especially when they start these. They're a little bit undersized, so they're going to get to look to push, and I'm probably going to have a lot of 3s tonight, a lot of perimeter jump shots, not so much action inside, as they're going to call Kunkel with a travel. So turnover here for the Lady Knights will result in a T Titans possession. Bringing it up the floor, that's Conrad. Conrad dribbling with Ronsick in defense. A little bit of a dribble drive inside. That shot is blocked by Emma Ronsick as Grace Stansbury tried to get that one off before it got swatted away.
Hey, Hannah got a good chunk of that ball.
Conrad has it up top. She'll use a screen from Stansbury, and then she forces a pass inside, tipped away by Reagan Riley. Emma Ronsick will push in transition. She gives it over to Moore, and they're going to say that Moore traveled. So 2 travels early here result in turnovers for the Lady Knights. They trail 6-4 with 5:48 left in the first quarter. If you're just joining us tonight, the T area girls are going to look to push the tempo on us tonight. they start 5 guards, so get ready for a perimeter-heavy game out of the T girls. And OG's finally going to have to take advantage of their size for once so far this season as Moore collides hard with Conrad. She's going to get called for the push there. That'll be Izzy's first, team first.
That was a good hit. Wow. Wonder if she learned that from Tip Ryman on the football field.
It'll be Conrad up top, dribbling around the top of the key. She'll fire it over. That's a 3, just a little bit too strong there by Patswald. Ball is tipped around out of bounds. It'll remain T-Titan possession.
Good hustle by Carly.
The inbound will be coming from Ritter. Right back to her as she fires a 3 from the corner. That one a little bit too short. Nice rebound by Hannah Ronzik. She'll push it in transition up the court to Izzy Moore, who will take it one-on-one. No foul called. They're going to say that one was tipped, and they're going to call it off of Izzy Moore.
Wow. Okay.
So that'll be T possession after that ball was tipped around, and they said that it double tapped off of Moore and out of bounds. Ritter with the elbow jumper off the mark, no good. Rebound Emma Ronzik as she tussles for the ball. It's going to be jump ball. That'll be another T possession. So T is getting these hustle rebounds and hustle opportunities on the defensive end right now, and that's been the difference right now. The possession arrow favors T.
Yeah.
That's a 3 from the top of the key. They're going to call an offensive foul on the screen there as Close got another one to fall. So she would have been 3 for 3 on the night already here with all 9 points. But they're going to call an offensive moving screen on the Titans.
You know, we talked in the pregame how small, you're not very tall, but I tell you what, they're quick, they're fast.
That's going to be a 3rd traveling violation on the Lady Knights so far. So 3 travels here in just under 3 minutes of play on the offensive end. The frustrations are really settling in right now for the Lady Knights.
I don't think they were going to thought they were going to see this much pressure right away.
Moore will guard full court. That's Conrad bringing the ball across the timeline for the Titans. She dribbles once between her legs, twice in front. Now she goes behind the back, step back jumper from the free throw line, around and out, no good. Rebound, Emma Ronzik. She'll swing it up the court. That's Izzy Moore in transition. She goes one-on-one, spin move inside, has nothing doing as she shoots that one right out of bounds. It'll be another, I would give that one a turnover for the Knights, as that was...
Hey, number 20, Allison Crouch, comes in for Reagan Riley.
So right now the Knights are trying to push the ball. It seems like a little bit too quick for their liking right now, and it's causing them to turn the ball over on their side of the court. Credit T, though, for the pressure that they're putting on defensively. It's obviously causing some fits right now for O'Gorman on the offensive end. Dribbling around at the top of the key. The step back opportunity, nothing doing. Hannah Ronzik's going to get the steal of that ball. They're going to call a 4th travel here.
Okay, he called it way over there. There was a ref 3 feet behind the play, and he didn't call it. I'm being, objective here. I'm sorry, but he was 3 feet from the play, and he was over 20 feet over there, and he calls it. And we have blood on number
2. That's Conrad.
Conrad's got blood, so our trainer extraordinaire is out, getting her fixed up and covered up.
So an interesting start to this one. What we expected was a pretty fast-paced game out of T, and that's exactly what we've gotten. It's actually been their defensive end that has been impressive so far, as they've gotten several stops and forced actually 4 traveling violations on the Lady Knights. So the Lady Knights coming out a little bit discombobulated, but fully expect them to bounce back here, as it's not even 4 minutes into this one. And it's only a 6-4 deficit, so absolutely nothing that they can't handle. It'll be Patswald driving around the top of the key. She'll kick over to Close. That ball is tipped out of bounds on the pass attempt by Carly Kunkel, and out of bounds. T basketball. So interesting out of bounds play here as they run all 4 players from the half court line down. Seems like just cutting to the passer. A little bit of an interesting strategy. That ball is going to be dribbled out of bounds by Ritter. O'Gorman will retain possession here now.
Good defense, good hustle by Carly Kunkel underneath.
A little bit of a weird atmosphere here at O'Gorman High School. It just feels a little bit off, as you can tell there's a little bit of tense, a little bit tense in the atmosphere right now. And as Emma Ronzik will dribble, she'll go off glass for two. That one a little bit too strong. The rebound's going to go all the way out to Kunkel, who corrals it, passes over to Moore. Izzy Moore will drive inside, kick it over to Crouch. She'll fire a three from the right wing. That one too short. No good. T is definitely making a lot of noise here early, as Close will go one-on-one, and she's got all 8 on the night right now for the T area Titans. 8-4. T leads here with 3:15 left in the first quarter. Emma's going to have it down on the baseline. She'll pass back up to Kunkel, who thought about a three. Will give over to Moore. She'll pop a three from the left wing, and she buries it. So a scoring drought that finally comes to an end here as Izzy Moore knocks home a three from the left wing to get the crowd back into it for O'Gorman. She'll get it back, come off of the screen. Dribbling inside, she'll kick to Close from the corner. That's another three. That one a little bit off, no good. Rebound bounces around to Conrad. She'll fire a three from the top of the key. In and out, no good. And they're going to call number 5, Grace Stansbury, with the foul there. She's the 5'4" sophomore.
Okay, 13 foul for the Titans. And Reagan Riley's in for Carly Kunkel. 2:39, T's up 8-7 over the Knights in the first.
Hannah Ronzik will bring it across half court. Crouch has it on the right wing now, assessing her options. She'll dribble inside, spin off the defender, picks up her dribble, fires a pass over. That one's going to be tipped and corralled by T as they'll bring it across half court. That's number 4, Olivia Ritter. Ritter with a really tough shot, one-footed.
Nice bank.
Banks home, and it's a 10-7 lead here for T. Olivia Ritter averages 20.1 points per game on the season, gets onto the board here in the first quarter.
Well, if Klaus continues that and Ritter has that, we got a long night.
I'm going to call hold here on the defensive end. That foul is going to go to number 2. That's Bailey Conrad.
So what are we, 7, 8 turnovers?
I'd say 7.
Yeah.
Inbounding the ball is Crouch. She'll throw a lob over the top to Emma Ronzik, who corrals that one-handed a little bit. Odell Beckham style, goes up off glass for 2. Emma Ronzik back on the board here for the Knights. She's got 3 on the night.
Number 10, Kendra McKinney's in now for the Titans.
McKinney will step back and fire a 3. That one a little bit too short, no good. So McKinney comes right in and fires a 3 almost immediately for T, as Moore will go in transition up off glass, and the Knights have an 11-10 lead.
They can get that break like that and push it like that. They can beat T back.
This T Titans team definitely not shy to fire the 3 ball here, as Conrad goes off the dribble, behind the back dribble. She'll spin now on Moore, go up off glass, in and out, rebound, jostled around down there. They're going to call a jump ball. It'll be Knights possession. Visible frustration showing right now from the Knights.
Coming up on a minute here in the first. 11-10, Knights up.
Crouch dribbles across half court. She'll swing it over to Reagan Riley. Reagan Riley has it on the right wing. We'll get it back to Emma. Over to Hannah Ronzik now on the left wing. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Emma down low will go up over the left shoulder. A lot of contact, no call. Titans will push in transition. That's close. Off the dribble, pass down low. Real nice pass. Kicked back out to Conrad. Conrad steps into a 3.
3 seconds.
And they're going to call 3 seconds.
It's officiating. I'm kind of like, okay. Wow.
Moore will bring it across the timeline here. That's McKinney in defense. Pass over to Riley, who looks inside to Emma. Emma will spin around, fade away over the right shoulder. No good, just a little bit short. Rebound T, and they're going to call Reagan Riley with a foul. That'll be Reagan's first foul. Second team foul for the Knights. So Conrad will hold the ball for one last shot here for T. Conrad dribbling around up top. 7 seconds left on the clock. She'll dribble around to the left side. She'll hit. That's Patswald who will dribble inside. Nice pass over to McKinney, who goes off glass for 2. And just like that, the T Titans lead the Lady Knights of Sioux Falls O'Gorman 12-11 at the end of the first quarter. Don't go anywhere for more Lady Knights basketball.
Eide Bailey, a public accounting firm, provides tax, accounting, assurance, and business advisory services to clients across the nation. With offices in Sioux Falls and 40-plus locations in 15 states, Eide Bailey is the workplace for 2,500 professionals. The firm has been serving clients for over 100 years. You can contact Eide Bailey online at eidebailey.com. Eide Bailey is a proud supporter of O'Gorman Knights athletics and activities and the Real Presence Radio Network.
Pizza Ranch and Fun Zone Arcade on 41st Street in Sioux Falls has something for everyone. They offer a buffet featuring pizza and chicken. Pizza Ranch has daily specials as well as 5 party rooms and a dining area. You can also order online and they'll bring the experience to you. Pizza Ranch is located across from O'Gorman High School on 41st Street and can be contacted by calling 271-8646. Pizza Ranch is a strong supporter of O'Gorman Knights athletics and activities.
Welcome back to Sioux Falls. We're going to start the second quarter here. T's up 12-11 here. And you're listening to Real Presence Radio, KGWD 94.5 FM Sioux Falls and KSTJ 91.3 FM Hartford, and online at yourcatholicradiostation.com. Look for us on Twitter as well for updates. Isaac?
Patswald will have it at the top of the key now. She'll pass over to McKinney, who dribbles it back out up top. McKinney will fire inside. That's going to be Ritter back out over to. That shot is blocked. It was Conrad firing the 3 from the right corner. McKinney will take a 3 from the top of the key. That one is up and good. So Kendra McKinney comes off the bench, and she's got 5 here, the last 2 buckets.
And she's a freshman.
For the T Titans. That high-low pass down to Emma Ronzik. She'll go up off glass for 2. Textbook offense there from the Lady Knights results in a nice layup by Emma Ronzik. She's got 5. That high-low pass is going to be there all night for Emma. As that 3 from the left wing by Patswald is up and good. So T has come into this building and has been raining shots from the perimeter.
I'd like to know their 3-point percentage before tonight. I didn't see that stat come across.
T comes in with 3 players averaging 10 points or more and a 4th at 9 points per game. So they're a really balanced scoring attack as Hannah shot sales a little bit too strong from 3. A real balanced scoring attack, and they've just been firing 3s. Speaking of closest 3, that's going to be off the mark. Rebound bouncing around. Great play there by Reagan Riley to corral it for OG. Hannah Ronzik will bring it up top. Carly will look down to Emma. That pass is going to be tipped away, but they're going to call a holding foul there on, I believe it's going to be charge number 2. It will be number 2.
So that was 2 possessions. They got it into Hannah there, back to back. They didn't do that hardly at all the first quarter, did they?
No.
In the paint like that, just like that. So you can see that they're making adjustments.
Yeah, absolutely. This game, it's been a little bit of a roller coaster here early as T's come in and knocked down 5 3-pointers in the early going. That 3 from Emma Ronzik from the top of the key, a little bit too strong, no good. Izzy Moore's shot goes up. It's tipped. Rebound Reagan Riley, however, so the Knights will get a fresh 35. Swings it back over to Emma. She'll fire a 3 from the left wing. That one's a little bit too short. No good. Rebound. Close.
Now Bergen Riley, 25, the 6-foot freshman, she's in for Hannah Ronzik taking a break.
Inside, that shot is blocked by Emma Ronzik. McKinney now has it up top. She'll pass over to Conrad. Conrad dribbling around the top. She'll pass to a backdoor cut there from, that was Ritter. 10 seconds left here on the shot clock. Ritter has it after it didn't hit rim. It'll be Conrad firing a 3 from the left wing, and she buries it. T area is coming out on fire here as the T area faithful in full force. It's going to be a full timeout, O'Gorman. We'll come back to you after the break where the T area Titans lead the Sioux Falls O'Gorman Lady Knights 21-13 here on Real Presence Radio.
Ferendorf Family Chiropractic and Wellness is a third-generation chiropractic practice focusing on inspiring patients to take control of their personal health and the health of their families. Dr. Eric Ferendorf is a 99 O'Gorman alum and is a proud third generation of O'Gorman Cathedral High School graduate, following in the footsteps of his grandfather and uncle. Ferendorf Family Chiropractic and Wellness, formerly known as Village Chiropractic Clinic, is located on the northwest corner of 49th Street and Southeastern Avenue. You can reach them at 605-334-8000.
Real Presence Radio will be broadcasting an estimated 42 Sioux Falls O'Gorman girls and boys basketball games in the 2019-2020 season. Tune in to the RPR network on 94.5 FM Sioux Falls, online at yourcatholicradiostation.com, on our free mobile app, and on YouTube at Real Presence Radio Sioux Falls. If your business would like to sponsor our O'Gorman basketball broadcast and have your business's message heard across each of these platforms, contact me, Brett Byler, at 605-670-8333.
Welcome back to O'Gorman High School, where the Lady Knights trail 21-13 here against the T Titans. Carly Kunkel will fire a three from the left wing. That's no good. Rebound. Bergen Riley. She goes up off glass. No good. Reagan Riley's attempt. No good. And it'll be a rebound cleared by T. So the story of the first half so far, if you're just joining us, is T has come into this building and shot the lights out of the ball. They've knocked down 5 threes here in the first quarter in 3 minutes of action. And they're showing no signs of slowing down right now. So it's going to be up to the Knights to respond here after T's hot performance in the first half. As Izzy Moore's shot is going to be no good off the left side of the rim. T will push in transition.
But, look at the way they're taking it to the basket. Just not falling, and they're not getting the calls underneath.
That'll be a three from McKinney in the corner. That one a little bit short, no good. Out of bounds. It'll be Knights basketball. So T's coming into the building tonight. They've got 3 players averaging 10 points or more. One of them, Olivia Ritter, is averaging 20 on the season. And then they have a 4th and a 5th player who are averaging an 11 combined. So a lot of offense. They score about 63 points per game. So a lot of offense out of this T team. And they've come in and shot at least 10 3-pointers here early on, made 5 of them. Emma Ronzik has it down low. She'll go up off glass. Real tough finish there by Emma Ronzik as she gets it to go. Emma's got 7 on the night. That's an over-the-top pass. It's going to be knocked away by Ronzik. Good defense there from Emma. As OG gets a crucial stop there, Emma will bring the ball across the timeline. Pass over to Moores. Moore has it on the left wing. Emma thought about a 3. She'll dribble inside now. She'll go up off glass and 1. Emma Ronzik gets the hoop and the harm. And the Knights are climbing right back into this one as Emma goes up off glass for 2 and the foul. She'll head to the line here for a chance to get into double digits on the night.
Okay, 21-17, T up here with 3:53. You got Emma and Hannah Ronzik, Carly Kunkel, Bergen Riley, and Izzy Morin for the Knights.
Rebound Moore as Kunkel will have it now up top. She'll pass over to Hannah Ronzik. Baseline jumper goes for Hannah Ronzik. And then just like that, the point, it is now a 2-point lead for T as the Knights just erased a 21-13 deficit in a matter of 2 possessions. Pass down low, that's inside to Bailey Conrad, who has it up. She'll flick one up, around and in.
That was a little pinball.
That shot bounces around the rim a couple times and falls for Bailey Conrad. It'll be Moore on the right wing. Her pass is deflected by Olivia Ritter. Tipped out of bounds. It'll be Knights possession here. 3:05 left. Lady Knights trail by 4, 23-19 to the T area Titans. Kunkel will get ready to inbound here as Conrad leaves the game for the Titans. She's got 3 fouls up on the board. Kunkel looks to force one inside, decides to kick over to Hannah Ronzik. She'll fire a 3 from the top of the key. It's up and good. The lead is now 1 for T as Hannah tries for a steal attempt. They're going to call a foul. Fans not happy here. A little bit antsy.
I didn't even see that one, so I have to.
So that'll be Hannah's first foul here. That's going to be the team 3rd. So with 2:48 left here, the Lady Knights trail by 1. McKinney will bring the ball across half court. She's dribbling around. She'll go inside. Step back, decides not to take the shot. That'll be Patswald spinning around Hannah. Will kick over to McKinney. A little trouble there corralling the pass. She does now. Patswald with Hannah Ronzik in defense. Finds close. Back over to Patswald. Those long arms of Hannah Ronzik get a steal. She'll bring it in transition. She'll pull it out now and pass over to Moore. Izzy Moore looking inside to Emma, who will fake the jump shot. Pass over to Hannah for 3. And the Lady Knights have their first lead here. Since trailing 21-13, the Lady Knights are making some noise, and they lead by 2, 25-23.
It's a 12-2 run.
That 3 is from deep, and that is up and good. A big-time response from Olivia Ritter as she buries one from NBA range on the left wing.
Still a nice run by the Knights here, that 12-2 run, a 12-5 run now.
Moore has a screen waiting from Emma Ronzik. She comes off the screen. She'll stop, thought about the shot there. They'll pass inside to Emma now. Emma will turn over her right shoulder. Tough shot off glass, no good. Rebound by Izzy. She'll kick over to Kunkel. She'll fire a 3. That one a little bit strong, no good. Rebound by Bergen Riley. Hannah now has it up top. She'll dribble inside of the 3-point line and fire an elbow jumper, up and good. Lady Knights lead by 1, just over a minute left here in the first half. McKinney has it on the right wing. She'll give it to Patswald. Patswald will go off dribble. To the right, she'll now come into the center, down by the paint. Nice up and under move by Patswald is going to go.
We have an official. They're going to check something. Coach said something to the official, and they wanted to double check.
They're going to say that one of the 3s was a 2, is what they were saying, maybe? Couldn't quite tell what they were saying there, but the Knights trail by 1 here with 1 minute left in the first half. Moore will have it all alone on the right wing. She'll get a pass inside now to Emma. Emma, fadeaway jumper, buries it. She's got 12 on the night here. 43 seconds left. Lady Knights lead by 1. That'll be Ritter off the dribble. She's got Kunkel in defense. Pass over to McKinney. McKinney surveying her options, will fire over to Close. Ritter has it now. She'll dribble around the perimeter. She's got 10 on the shot clock. She'll fire a cross-court pass to Close, who will pass it back to Ritter over Carly. Fires a one-footed shot, and she's going to get rewarded a foul.
Oh.
So a little bit of a bailout foul is going to give Ritter a chance to step up to the line.
Carly was in the wrong place there.
Knock down 2 free throws here would give them a lead with just about 12 seconds. 12.2 on the clock. That first free throw is up, no good, by Olivia Ritter.
Olivia Ritter's a 5'9" junior for T.
She averages 20.1 points per game on the season. Her second free throw, around and in.
Okay,
So
we have a
Ritter's got
timeout.
6
T wants called timeout, Isaac. 29 all here. We're keeping here. We got a 30-second. We got 12.2 left to go in the halftime here, and T calls a timeout.
T's probably going to set up here in a little bit of a zone to try to slow down O'Gorman's attack here.
Because you know that they're going to push that ball down quick, and so they can get the 12.2 seconds.
I bet you they will come out with a point of emphasis to try to stop the pass inside to Emma. They're going to try to do all they can to stop that inside pass, but it's been nothing shy of tough right now for the Knights to score early as T came out flying around defensively, causing turnovers, coming down in transition and hitting some threes, getting some fast break layups. Before you knew it, the Knights are down by 8, but they've responded really well here, going on a 12-2 run at one point to come right back into this one, and now we're all tied up and they have a chance to take a lead heading into the half.
But T can't foul. They got 6, so they don't want to give us the 1-and-1 here with 10 seconds or 5 seconds to go either. So they have to play some heads-up basketball.
T's coming out in a full-court press. It'll be Moore bringing it up the right side. She'll pass over to Reagan Riley. 7 seconds, 6 seconds left on the clock. Fakes a pass. It'll be Moore to Emma. She'll fire a 3 at the buzzer. Just a little bit off the mark, no good. So at the end of the first half, the Lady Knights are all knotted up with the T area Titans 29-29. Make sure you come back for the halftime show brought to you by the Knights of Columbus field agent Jeff Gillen after the break.
You're listening to Real Presence Radio Network and KG.
Do you have daily pain and discomfort that includes headaches, neck and back pain, and arm and leg numbness? Dr. Mark Hagan with Hagan Chiropractic Clinic provides gentle adjusting, x-ray evaluation, rehabilitation, and massage therapy to treat these symptoms. Hagan Chiropractic Clinic is located on 14th and Cliff, 6 blocks north of Avera Hospital.
Hi, this is Dr. Mark Hagan with Hagan Chiropractic Clinic. Don't say ouch, call me at 361-OUCH.
Pregnant, one word, many emotions. Sioux Falls Catholic Family Services is ready to support you by providing free and confidential counseling to birth parents regardless of faith or ethnic origin. For more information, to speak with a pregnancy counselor, or to schedule an appointment, call Catholic Family Services at 605-988-3775 or email cfs@sfcatholic.org.
Your family is depending on you to provide financial security for them. The Knights of Columbus can help you with insurance solutions such as disability income, long-term care, both term and whole life, annuities, retirement, and estate planning services. Join the Knights of Columbus today at kofc.org/join us for access to all these insurance services. Call Jeff Gillen at 605-759-7204. That's 605-759-7204.
From the Real Presence Radio Network, welcome to the O'Gorman Knights Halftime Show, brought to you by your Knights of Columbus field agent for Sioux Falls and the Southeast South Dakota area, Jeff Gillen.
Hey, welcome back to Bishop O'Gorman Catholic High School here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Halftime, T area 29, the Lady Knights 29, all tied up here at half. One thing about the first quarter, Isaac, let's talk a little bit about that. T came out and they're still shooting the ball pretty darn good in my book. I mean, kind of like used to remember Ashley Beacom and Hermanson used to shoot it for the Lady Knights.
Absolutely. T came out in the first quarter. In the first 2 minutes of the second quarter, they'd had 5 threes early, and T's getting about any shot that they want right now on the offensive end. They are incredibly aggressive. They're pushing the pace, and they're doing a really good job of moving the ball and coming off of screens to open up shooters in the corner. When they're driving inside on the penetration, they're finding those kick-out passes that are resulting in wide-open threes. And T's making OG pay for it right now. There's always going to be some open shooters in a zone type of defense right now for the Lady Knights. So it's just a matter of trying to close down those passing lanes a little more to slow down the open three-point shots. But right now, T has been raining in jump shots from the perimeter, and that's been the difference so far. Although this game is tied, it was all T early, and then the Knights went on a 12-2 run, and it really responded well in the second quarter. Now,
Point out for the Knights, 29 points, only 3 ladies have scored. Emma is sitting there with 11. They took that one away. We thought she had 12, but that wasn't a 3, so she's 11. Hannah, her little sister, is 10, and Izzy Moore with 8. 3 Lady Knights here in scoring position for the first half. That's kind of unheard of.
Yeah, it's usually a pretty balanced scoring effort from the Lady Knights, but like you just said, they're really taking away some potential drives inside for layup opportunities, and Emma's doing a lot of dirty work down low. She's getting scrappy on the boards, and she's been fouled, I thought, a couple times with no calls, but she's doing a really good job of keeping her composure tonight and not getting too frustrated with anything yet early because there's a whole lot of game left. But she's doing a really good job down low creating shots in the paint.
But like we talked earlier in the second quarter, how they changed that up. They're getting ball Emma in the paint more in the second quarter. First quarter, they didn't get and go there. So that's a little bit of a change there for the Knights.
Yeah, and they really the Knights started to push the pace more in the second quarter, which allowed for more of that instead of letting T set up in that zone that they were coming out with early in the first quarter.
And they're gonna get all over their sides. It's gonna be hard to anybody on that team, and God bless T, but for them to defend Emma, it's gonna be hard to do that. So to me right now, that Kendra McKinney coming in, she freshman came in, scored 5 Two easy basket, bam, bam. Here she was like, she's a freshman. Oh, that's pretty. T's got some talent. In a few years, they'll probably be in the AA. You just wait.
And
it's
they
coming.
are not trigger shy whatsoever. Like you said, McKinney came right into the game in the first possession that she was in, fired a three. So they're really strong offensively here.
So coming up next on the Knights halftime show, sponsored by field agent Jeff Gillen, we'll have the Inside O'Gorman. It's Catholic Schools Week here in the Diocese of Sioux Falls, and we'll give you a little update of what's going on there on Real Presence Radio Network. Stay with us. It's 29 all at halftime from O'Gorman High School.
Jardine Construction is a general contractor of custom homes, remodeling, and commercial construction. Jardine Construction works in close cooperation with project owners and customers when developing a plan for a building or home. Jardine Construction has lots available in Sioux Falls, Hartford, and Humboldt. John can be reached at 605-231-0830 and Tom at 605-261-6174.
Community. It's at the heart of everything we do at First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card. From supporting area athletics to funding academic scholarships, we continually seek new ways to improve and strengthen communities we serve. At the heart of these communities are people, our customers, and our employees. We work hard to ensure our customers are successful and our communities thrive. It's the Premier way. It's what community banking is all about. First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card. Locally grown, nationally known.
Welcome back to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Bishop O'Gorman High School. Lady Knights versus T-Area Titans. 29 all at halftime. Inside O'Gorman brought to you by Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools. Isaac, you're a prodigy of your whole family, your brother and everything. So tell me a little bit about Catholic schools. Like, what did it mean to you? You went through it, all 12, 13 years, everything. What kind of feeling did you have as a student growing up as you progressed, as you got older, as you realized more what Catholic schools meant and what Catholic schools does to you?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to put you on the spot.
No. Being a part of a Catholic school is something special. And at O'Gorman, every year during Catholic Schools Week, there was always it was always a fun atmosphere. There was themed dress down days. We'd always recognize our teachers during those days. They'd also take time to make sure that we felt like we were part of the community here. And there's a couple of things that are going around O'Gorman right now, and I'll read off a couple of them. But for example, this week they're recognizing a different grade each day by allowing that grade to eat lunch together as a grade, and then get dismissed from school 5 minutes early. So that's it's real cool to be part of a community where they're taking the time to change a little bit of what's going on during the day just to help benefit you as a student and make you feel like you're special.
I bet you them freshmen are like going, I get out of here. I can beat the seniors to the parking lot and get out of here. I'll bet they're loving that. I bet they love that.
Another thing that was really exciting about this Catholic Schools Week is that at the high school they're taking faculty baby pictures and they're placing them around the walls and having the students try to identify their teacher with their baby picture, so that'd be pretty exciting. And then every year they do this during Catholic Schools Week, but the adults and teachers in the building serve donuts and juice to the students on Thursday morning. So that was always something to look forward to, is your teachers providing you a little breakfast on your way into class. And it's a whole different culture here that you don't get at any other school that you would attend, and it was always something special, and that was something that when I look back on, that I've always remembered is how much of a culture it was here.
And it all comes to an end on Friday morning at the Elman Center. The whole diocese, do they still bring the other schools in?
They do.
Okay.
They do.
Well, I haven't gone for a couple years, haven't been able to attend Mass, but all come together at all the schools, and to see those green T-shirts and everything, the whole student body, the parents, everybody with, this school's over here. It's St. Mary's night tonight. I forgot to mention that. The kids are over here from St. Mary's tonight. And to see from St. Mary's, St. Lambert's, Christ the King, St. Michael, St. Catherine Drexel, Holy Spirit, they're all there at Mass and accumulate with all the priests from the area and having Mass said by our outgoing Bishop Swain. I think this is kind of a special one for especially the seniors.
Yeah,
this will be the last Mass for outgoing Bishop Swain. So that'll be streamed as well on Real Presence Radio Friday morning. That'll be 10 o'clock from the Elman Center, joining the all-school Mass here in Sioux Falls. So Inside O'Gorman brought to you by Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools. Our 6 elementary schools, junior high, and high schools amplify gospel values, strong student achievement, and community service. Each and every school is dedicated to a mission of forming a community of faith by learning by promoting a Catholic way of life through gospel values and academic excellence. And your Tonight's halftime show for the Gorman Knights is brought to you by Jeff Gillen, your Knights of Columbus field agent for Sioux Falls and Southeast South Dakota area. For term life, whole life, long-term care insurance, retirement planning, Jeff can be contacted at 759-7204, Knights of Columbus Insurance. And we thank Jeff and we thank Kyle Gross and Bishop O'Gorman Schools for sponsoring our halftime show. I think let's get this second half going.
Yeah, absolutely. The Knights will start with their starting five as well as the T-Titans. It'll be Knights basketball coming on to the home side here, closest to our camera. So Reagan Riley will get ready to inbound here to Carly Kunkel. Going to be a real exciting finish here is what it seems like so far on defense. I would expect the Knights to try to get more into the passing lanes and not allow these dribble drive penetrations to open up too much outside. As Kunkel's three around and out, no good. Ronzik with the rebound. She'll go up underneath, good for two. So Emma's got 13 now on the night as the Lady Knights lead by 2. That shot from the baseline around and in. That's number 5, Grace Stansbury. She's the 5'4" sophomore. She knocks down the first shot of the second half for the Titans. So buckets were traded on back-to-back possessions by both teams, and we're still knotted up here just about a minute into the second half. That one's stolen. Dribbling down the court, that's going to be Stansbury. She'll go up off glass for 2. And T leads by 2.
And that doesn't happen from Izzy.
More dribbling on the left wing. Will pass over to Kunkel. Kunkel back over to Izzy. She'll go inside now. Pull it back out up top. She'll fire over to Kunkel. Thought about a 3. She'll dribble around up top. Pass inside to Reagan Riley. Over to Emma Ronzik. She's got it. Pass over to Kunkel. Kunkel down inside to Hannah. Hannah will go nice baseline pass down low to Reagan Riley, who goes up off glass for 2. Real good sight vision there from Hannah Ronzik as she found Reagan cutting back door on a nice pass there from Ronzik.
Reagan Riley, her first points of the night.
First points of any other night besides the 2 Ronzik sisters and Izzy Moore. As Stansbury steps out of bounds, and it'll be Knights basketball. So a turnover there for the Titans.
And look how young T is, 3 seniors. And the rest is, I'm like, these girls are going to be, they're good now, but you give them a couple more years, they're going to be really salty.
Absolutely.
They're salty now, but they're going to be a lot better.
Hannah Ronzik will pass inside to Emma. She'll fire one over the corner. That's going to be Izzy Moore for 3, just a little bit too short, no good. Nice tip-out rebound by Emma Ronzik to give the Knights a fresh 35. Kunkel will go behind the back, pass over to Emma. She'll fire a 3 from the right wing. That one too short, no good. Rebound by Ritter. They're going to call the foul
on
Hannah as she went over the top of Ritter. That'll be Hannah's second foul. Team first of the half here, 5:52 left in the third quarter. All knotted up at 33.
T-ball underneath.
Patswald will be bringing it up the left side of the floor. She'll dribble off. Pull it back out up top now. She'll kick over to the corner. Ronzik in defense will be Patswald from about 15 feet on the right wing, and she knocks it down. So just like that, T back in front. Patswald dribbled it the whole length of the court, gave it away, and got it right back and knocked down the jumper. She's got 7 on the night. Emma Ronzik turns over, finds Hannah cutting inside. Nice move, spinning around and in. Hannah Ronzik's got 12 on the night for the Lady Knights. Conrad will hand off to Patswald. She'll fire a 3, and it's around and in and good.
There we go.
Patswald looked like she was a little bit hesitant, fired it anyway, knocked it home, and the Titans have a 3-point lead. To say that T is not trigger shy would be an understatement, folks. As Emma goes tough, shot inside, no good, a little bit too strong.
Nice move to the basket, though.
Conrad passes over. That's going to be a 3 from close on the left wing. That one a little bit too strong, no good. Rebound, Patswald, however, at the top of the key. She'll now dribble inside. Pass down low. It's kicked back out. Close will fire another 3. That one a little bit rushed. No good. A little too strong from Close. So Close started off with all 8 for the Titans. Has gone a little bit cold since. Nice steal there by Patswald. Close in transition here on Carly Kunkel. She'll go up off glass for 2. Around and out, no good. A pass up to Emma Ronzik, who will fire one over to Hannah. Now in transition, a Euro step by Hannah. They're going to call a travel. So she went with the wraparound move over the top, and as she took that 1-2 Euro step, that third foot came down for the travel.
I call that the NBA. I'm sorry. Okay, McKinney now. Kendra McKinney's in now for a T.
They're going to call Hannah Ronzik with the body check.
That's
right
3.
as Ritter was getting ready to cross the timeline. So Bergen Riley will come in now for Hannah Ronzik.
38-35. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Bergen Riley now in for Hannah Ronzik. We just got her third foul, second team foul the second half. So she's going to take a breather for a little bit here.
These are the games that you want to have early or in the middle point of the season for the Lady Knights. These are some battle testing games here, and they'll see how they respond. This is one of their games that they've had not had too many games so far that have been as close as they are right now. As that three is no good. Rebound, however, on the offensive end for T. Especially with Hannah in foul trouble already, we're going to find out who's stepping up for the Knights tonight, as that three from Conrad is no good. Rebound, Kunkel. Ball bounces around close, is going to go up off glass for 2, no good. Rebound by Bergen Riley as she throws it up court to Izzy Moore. Moore thought about giving it over to Crouch. Instead, will fire inside to Emma Ronzik, whose shot goes a little bit too short, no good. The rebound Titans.
You can see the momentum changing just a touch here, Isaac.
Knights coming out in that 2-3 zone here, going to force T to pass it around the perimeter. McKinney back over to Close, nearly stepped out of bounds. Close fires to McKinney. She'll fire a three from the left corner. That one too short, no good. So Kendra McKinney's shot a little bit short. Rebound Knights. Emma Ronzik pushing it by herself. Crouch now has it on the left wing. She'll dribble inside. Tough shot off glass for 2, no good. Rebound Emma. She'll go back up with it once, get her on rebound again, go back up twice. And Emma's now got 15 on the night for the Lady Knights.
Nelson Croucher, nice move to the basket. She's not afraid to take it when she's got the ball to drive.
Conrad has it on the left wing. She'll fire a deep three. That one too short, no good. Rebound Knights. Barely had it in her hands. Bergen Riley advances it up court. Moore is going to be fouled on the ground, so that shot attempt will not count. Will not result in free throws. Tipping the tongue.
Ritter was at. Okay. So you got Reagan Riley and Hannah. Now Hannah's she's back in quick.
So trust in Hannah with the 3 fouls here on the offensive end of the court. She'll get it right inside. She'll go up off glass for 2. A little bit too strong, no good. Hannah's got to be careful. They're going to call a jump ball. Really risky play there by the sophomore.
Yeah, for her to kind of reaching over the back like that, Isaac, that's where. 38-37, 2 minutes to go in the third. T's up by 1.
Ritter will pass over to Patswald, back over to Ritter now. Ritter will dribble inside. She'll pass over to Close. To the corner now, that's McKinney, who will give it to Schumpner, who turns it over. Crouch will have it in transition. She'll go off glass with the right hand. The lefty using the weak hand, up for 2, and the Knights have a lead.
Ellison Crouch, a 5'8" senior.
Ritter nearly lost it. She'll have it, and they're going to call a jump ball now. That'll be in favor of the Lady Knights, so a good defensive play there by Carly Kunkel. Gets the Knights the ball back.
And they need to be that aggressive against this T team. They have to stay aggressive, but be smart when they're aggressive. Crowd's kind of quiet here because it's touch and go. 38, Knights up.
Reagan Riley has it on the left wing. We'll get it over to Kunkel. Kunkel looks inside to Emma as Emma hits the deck. A little slow to get up. Reagan Riley over to Carly Kunkel. Looks inside again to Emma. She'll fire across court. It's Hannah Ronzik for 3 from the right corner. It's good. Hannah Ronzik buries a 3. Both Ronziks have 15 on the night. Conrad will have it up top. Dribbles around, passes over. That's going to be Stansbury to McKinney from the corner. That one well off the mark. It's going to be knocked around and dribbled out of bounds by Close.
I thought it hit the top of the board, and it should have been. They don't call that anymore?
I think it has to go over. It hit the top corner, but if it's on the front side of the backboard, it has to go over the top of the backboard or hit a wire up top for that to result in an out of bounds. Close.
4-second difference on the game clock.
Reagan has it. She'll pass over to Moore. Swings it over to Hannah. Hannah looking inside. She'll throw a cross-court pass to Reagan. Bergen down low to Emma. Emma's going to turn around, go over her shoulder. Short, no good. Rebound. Izzy Moore, 15 seconds left now in the third quarter. Down inside to Emma. She'll go up off glass for two. 5 seconds left on the game clock here. A half-court heave at the end of the third quarter is going to be too strong, no good. So the Lady Knights use a strong third quarter to take a 6-point lead, 44-38 here at O'Gorman High School. We'll be back to you after the break. You're listening to Real Presence Radio Network.
At McGuire Iron, we protect and store quality water for people and communities across the country. We are family-owned and operated and have been building and maintaining America's water tower infrastructure for over 100 years. We pride ourselves on using faith principles in our business practices every day. This deep faith in the church is why we support the Bishop O'Gorman Catholic School System. From all of us at McGuire Iron and the Jones family, we wish all O'Gorman students and student athletes good luck this year.
Did you know you can listen to the RPR network when you're on the go? Just search for Real Presence Radio in your app store. Listen live to any station across the network at any time, so you can stay connected to your local community from wherever you are. Plus, if you miss a program, the Real Presence Radio app is your one-stop shop for local and national podcasts, including our signature show, Real Presence Live. The Real Presence Radio app, with you every step of your faith journey.
Welcome back to Gorman High School. Start of the fourth quarter. Knights up 44-38 here. It was all deadlocked, 29 all at half, and the Knights put together a nice third quarter. And Emma Ronzik leading with 17 points here, Isaac.
She leads all scorers with 17, and her sister Hannah adding 15 of her own. The two Ronzik sisters combining for 32 of the Knights' 44 points. That shot is going to be swatted away by Bergen Riley. Rebound goes to Hannah Ronzik. She'll push up the floor. Hannah will fire it over to Izzy Moore, who looks inside to Emma Ronzik, turns over her shoulder, fires a pass to Hannah for three, and she knocks it down. Hannah Ronzik buries the three, and they have a 9-point lead now over T. Pass down low inside, going to be stolen away by Bergen Riley. Conrad, however, with a great defensive play. Now in transition, it's going to be Reagan Riley who will go up off glass for two. An 11-point lead, their largest of the game for the Lady Knights.
Now let's point out, in for the Knights, we got two sets of sisters. You got both Rileys and both Ronzik and Izzy Morian. These girls can play together.
Ritter has it. We'll give it over to Patswald, who no-look passes to McKinney, who travels. So McKinney's going to get called for the traveling violation. The Lady Knights lead by 11. Timeout T. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here, folks. Lady Knights lead 49-38, 6:53 left in the fourth quarter.
So as you can see, from the halftime, the adjustments that they did make and everything, so they're coming around. And, Bergen didn't play much of that first half. Now she played part of that third quarter and kind of get them back in. So a little bit of a spark, but it's kind of fun, personally, to see the two sisters going at 18, 17 points.
Yeah, absolutely.
Emma and Hannah going back. I mean, that's just I like to see that, okay. And the thing about it, what's nice to see is Emma's got it inside. She'll dish it right back out to Hannah to shoot the three. It's a team atmosphere. That's what
poetic.
I like.
Poetic to say that.
Yeah. I love it. I love the way how these ladies play. You got Carly in there and stuff. Allison. They get in there. They get after it. So 6:53 to go in regulation, 49-38. Knights up, like Isaac said, the biggest lead of the night. T did have a What was their lead there in the second?
They were up by 8.
8 or 9? Yeah. And then we
So
went on that 12-2 run.
Yep. Moore will bring it across half court over to Reagan Riley, who fires it across court now to Hannah Ronzik. Thought about a three, doesn't take it. Emma will take a three from the top of the key. And Emma Ronzik has just set the school record for points. She now holds the top spot as her teammates mob her at half court. Didn't want to mention that one until it happened.
I'm glad we did.
So Emma Ronzik becomes the leading scorer in O'Gorman Knights lady basketball history as she breaks Jane Evans' record.
That's been there a long time. Congratulations to the senior, Emma Ronzik. And she's committed to Creighton, folks, for basketball, D1 next year.
A standing ovation from both sides of the gym as the T area Titan fans paying their respects to a phenomenal athlete from Sioux Falls, O'Gorman.
Well-deserved in a class act.
Class act indeed.
Yes.
So that three not only gives Emma the points record here at O'Gorman, but it also gives them a 14-point lead over T, which is their largest of the game. T will bring it across half court. Thought about a three from the corner. They turn it right over. It'll be Hannah Ronzik in transition. She'll pass over the top to Izzy Moore, whose layup no good. Rebound T. They'll push it all the way across the half court with a nice pass over the top of the defenders. That shot will not fall, however. It'll be Hannah pushing the ball in transition. She'll slow things down, pass it over to Izzy Moore. Izzy dribbling around up top. Fires it over to Hannah. Moore up top will get it over to Ronzik, who finds her sister on the wing. That shot no good. Rebound tipped by Ronzik into Reagan Riley's hands, who caught it one-handed and threw the pass back up top. Nice rebound there by the Lady Knights.
Nice thing about a full shot clock.
Reagan Riley passes inside to Bergen, who will go up off glass for two. And the Knights have come out on fire here in the second half.
Bergen Riley's first points of the night.
Behind the back dribble from Conrad as she hits the deck. Moore will have it. Inside to Bergen Riley, who turns over. Funky looking pass winds up in the hands of Reagan Riley, whose shot is blocked out of bounds. So she lost it on the pass attempt as it was knocked away by T. Wound up in the hands of Emma for about half a second. Bounced to the floor, was grabbed by Reagan, who went up and got her shot blocked out of bounds.
Okay, Carly Kunkel now in for Bergen Riley.
Moore will give it over to Ronzik. Emma has it on the left wing. Passes over to Carly. Carly will go use the dribble to find Moore for three from the left wing.
And we have a full timeout, Isaac. 57-38, 5 minutes to go. T wants to call full timeout, so stay with us. We'll be back on Real Presence Radio Network to wrap this up. 57-38, 5 minutes to go in regulation.
Real Presence Radio is now on Amazon devices. To listen to your station, just ask Alexa to enable the Real Presence Radio skill and use a phrase like,
Alexa, tell Real Presence Radio to play Sioux Falls.
Or,
Alexa, ask Real Presence Radio to play FM 94.5.
You can also visit the Alexa Skills Marketplace and search for Real Presence Radio to enable it. Listen to RPR anytime, anywhere, now on your Amazon devices.
Okay, welcome back to O'Gorman High School. 5 minutes to go here in regulation. O'Gorman Knights, we'll get to it in a second here. 57-38. Isaac, what's the big score here in the fourth quarter?
The Lady Knights have used a 15-0 run right now to give them the lead as they've been knocking down shot after shot from the perimeter as that three-point basket in and out for T. So if you're just joining us here late in the fourth quarter, you've came at the right time. A 15-0 run by the Lady Knights and an Emma Ronzik three-pointer to move her to the top spot all time for scoring in Lady Knights basketball history has now given the Knights their biggest lead of the game as that three from Carly Kunkel is no good.
Okay, in for the Knights is Moore, Crouch, Kunkel, and Emma Hanaronzik.
That three is up and good by Ritter.
Well, that's 3.5 minutes without scoring there for the T.
So Ritter, their leading scorer, averaging around 20 points a game on the season, only has 9 here tonight. That pass was intercepted by T, who then threw it immediately out of bounds, so the Knights will retain possession here. 4 minutes left to play. Lady Knights lead by 16, 57-41 here in the fourth quarter. Hanaronzik finds Emma, who fires a three from the right wing. That one a little bit too strong, no good. Rebound for T. Conrad will be pushing in transition. She'll turn over fire to Ritter. Ritter will go off dribble and off glass for two. Just a little bit too strong, no good. Rebound, Reagan Riley.
Oh!
Reagan's full court pass sails a little too strong, intended for Allison Crouch. Incomplete and out of bounds.
Nice move, though. It was the thought. Thought that counts. T's getting a little tired, I think.
T has only played 7 players tonight, but that 7th player has only played about a couple minutes of action, so they've been doing this 6 strong so far for T. They swing the ball around the perimeter, 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Inside out passing there by the Titans. It'll now be Ritter from the corner. Fadeaway shot by Conrad is going to be a little bit too short. Rebound for the Titans. Conrad dribbling around inside will kick it up top to Close, who fires a three. That's around and in. Lead is cut to 13 here with 2:53 left.
I'm not going to jinx anything, but 2:51 to go. We've only had 3 fouls in this second half. 2 for the Knights and 1 for T. They're letting them play here, haven't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Kunkel inside to Hanaronzik, who turns around, spin move off glass for 2. She's got 20 on the night for the Knights. That three no good. That was Stansbury. Crouch has it now on the right wing. She'll pass over to Hanaronzik, who will dribble. High-low pass inside to Emma, who goes off glass. They're going to call Emma with a push-off to create separation. That'll be Emma's first foul.
And again, he was at the half-court line. He called it, and the ref right underneath the basket didn't call it. Wow. That's what.
Speechless.
Yes. I'm like, really, folks?
Pass to the corner, deflected away by Allison Crouch. That was Patswald trying to find Close in the corner. T has the ball. 2:03 left here in the fourth quarter. They trail by 15. Inbound pass to Conrad. Conrad will go off dribble pass over to Close. A floater off glass is up and good. 13-point lead now for the Lady Knights.
So now they're going to have to work the clock here to get that clock down.
Kunkel will walk the ball across half court. No immediate pressure so far from the Titans as they're letting them pass it around. Kunkel fires it up top to Izzy Moore. He passes it back to Kunkel. She will fire a three from the wing. That shot in and out. Around the rim, no good. Titans will pass up the court here. That's going to be Conrad on the right wing. A nice nifty pass there to Close, who will go up for 2, and it's good. 11-point lead here, 1:15 left.
They want to make this a game, folks.
A little bit of pressure here from the Titans as they're trying
they'll start falling.
Izzy Moore will go dribble inside. She'll pull it back out. A minute left here. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Full court pass to Crouch. She'll fire a three from the corner. That one doesn't hit anything, no good.
Under a minute.
That's a three. That one's going to be well short. Patswald's three, no good. Crouch, nice dribbling to create separation. 40 seconds left. It's going to be a timeout for some subs from Coach Colesgrud here.
So for these Nielsen, the 5'9 seniors coming in for Emma Ronzik. Emma leaves the game tonight with 20 points. And now we're going to have a timeout.
So it's going to be a 30-second timeout as the players are up. So with 38.8 seconds left on the clock, the Lady Knights lead 59-48. They have possession of the ball here in the fourth quarter. Emma and Hannah both have 20 on the night, so combined 40 out of the Ronzik sisters. Izzy Moore added 11 of her own. Reagan Riley's got 4. Crouch has 2.
You know,
and Bergen Riley has 2 as well.
With that 9-point, that's 3 possessions. And with T like that, anything's possible, the way they can shoot. So any other team might be a little bit, but tonight I'm a little bit leery right now with this. So they're going to have to work the clock down. 11-second difference on the shot clock.
To Reagan Riley. Passes it over to Sophanese Nielsen. Gets it over to Hannah. Pass to the corner. That's going to be a 3 from Izzy Moore. That one no good. Bounced around inside. Rebound's going to go to T. Patswald will bring it up the middle of the court here. Pass over to Ritter. Will drive inside, go off glass for 2, and they're going to count it. An and 1 for Ritter as Sophanese Nielsen tried to take the charge. 59-50, 9-point game here as Ritter steps up to the line for an and 1 opportunity. Dribbles it, spins the ball, fires the free throw around and in. T only has 1 foul on the night.
Oh, and they just called Hannah for the illegal screen there, the moving screen, excuse me. They just called Hannah on that. Wow, that's 4 fouls on Hannah right now.
So with 11 seconds left and T trailing by 8, they will have the ball here. They're going to have to take a quick 3-pointer. Conrad will come off the screen. That shot around, no good. Rebound Bergen Riley. They'll just hold this one as T will foul.
There, so that'll do it.
3.2 seconds left. That'll do it.
Wow.
That'll do it. 3.2 seconds left, and the Knights will inbound here. This one is all but over. Izzy Moore will dribble out the clock. A little bit of pressure there by number 5, Ray Stansbury. And as the buzzer sounds, the Lady Knights get an impressive victory over a really talented team out of T area, 59-51. Stick around for the Knights postgame show after the break.
Your family is depending on you to provide financial security for them. The Knights of Columbus can help you with insurance solutions such as disability income, long-term care, both term and whole life, annuities, retirement, and estate planning services. Join the Knights of Columbus today at kofc.org/join us for access to all these insurance services. Call Jeff Gillen at 605-759-7204. That's 605-759-7204.
Real Presence Radio will be broadcasting an estimated 42 Sioux Falls O'Gorman girls and boys basketball games in the 2019-2020 season. Tune in to the RPR network on 94.5 FM Sioux Falls, online at yourcatholicradiostation.com, on our free mobile app, and on YouTube at Real Presence Radio Sioux Falls. If your business would like to sponsor our O'Gorman basketball broadcast and have your business's message heard across each of these platforms, contact me, Brett Byler, at 605-670-8333.
Hi, John Fritsch, Fritsch Benefits. The people we work with have 2 goals. Number 1, they don't want to run out of money. Number 2, whatever is left, they want it to go to the people they love. Could be issues like Social Security claiming, Medicare choices, even asset allocations for your 401k, or you may want to treat your church like one of your children. If you want to talk about any financial issues, you can call me, John Fritsch, 334-8086.
Investment advice offered through IMS Wealth Management, an SEC registered advisor.
Do you have daily pain and discomfort that includes headaches, neck and back pain, and arm and leg numbness? Dr. Mark Hagan with Hagan Chiropractic Clinic provides gentle adjusting, x-ray evaluation, rehabilitation, and massage therapy to treat these symptoms. Hagan Chiropractic Clinic is located on 14th and Cliff, 6 blocks north of Avera Hospital.
Hi, this is Dr. Mark Hagan with Hagan Chiropractic Clinic. Don't say ouch, call me at 361-OUCH.
From the Real Presence Radio Network, welcome to the O'Gorman Knights Locker Room Show, brought to you by Dr. Mark Hagan with Hagan Chiropractic Clinic. Now, back to the gym.
Welcome back to O'Gorman High School, where the Lady Knights used a 59-51 impressive victory over the T-Titans to remain undefeated on the season. But the story of this game was Emma Ronzik becoming the leading scorer in O'Gorman Lady Knights history with 20 points on the night, and she did it on a three-pointer from the right wing, which she has done so often and did this weekend against Rapid City Stevens, knocked down a couple from the same spot.
So now she's the leading scorer for the Lady Knights with 1,229 points. Jane Even had 1,228, and that was back in 1992 to 95 when Jane was here. And a lot of you remember Jane Even was a heck of a ball player she was when she was here on this court. So congratulations to Emma Ronzik, the Creighton commit, with taking over the school record tonight with 1,229 points. Well deserved, and it's nice that it happened right here at home.
Absolutely. And the story of the game tonight was it was not always a blowout late in the game for O'Gorman, as the T-Titans jumped out to a huge lead early on, as much as 8, and had actually knocked down 5 threes in the first quarter and into 2 minutes of the second quarter. So T came in raining just about every shot they were taking from the perimeter. They were getting any shot that they wanted, and they were really giving the Knights a couple fits early on the defensive end, and they were causing some turnovers for the Knights, some unforced errors, a couple traveling violations early. The game actually started off with close from T hitting back-to-back threes and then getting a layup, and just like that, she had all 8 points, and they led 8-2. So T really had it was all T early on in this one, and then the Knights used a 12-2 run to kind of get things back under control, and it was Knights from then on.
To 29 all at half, and in the third quarter, we took off.
Yeah,
and you
absolutely.
15-0. So you had 6 Knights tonight in scoring. The scoring was led by Emma with 20, Hannah with 20, Izzy Moore with 11. She had 8 in the first half. She was quiet in the second half. And Emma had 11 in the first half. Hannah had 10, it's about doubled up there. Allison Crouch had 2. Bergen Riley had 2 key points there, so did Allison. And Reagan Riley had 4. So that's all the points tonight but 59. But again, I knew T was, outsides and everything, but how fast they are, how quick and stuff. So you watch this team, T's they're gonna spoil somebody here yet one of these nights. They're 7-1 in A. But, T will be in the AA here in about another year or two. You watch. They'll be up here. So don't go away. We'll find out after break. The Knights Pizza Ranch player of the game is. Stay with us. You're listening to Real Presence Radio Network.
Sioux Equipment Company can fix, sell, and repair gas pumps, tanks, and air compressors. They offer sales and services for lifts, signs, decals, and tank truck equipment in Sioux Falls and the surrounding areas. Sioux Equipment Company is located at 1310 East 39th Street in Sioux Falls, just off of East Benson Road. They can be reached by calling 605-334-1653. Again, that number is 605-334-1653.
Did you know you can listen to the RPR network when you're on the go? Just search for Real Presence Radio in your app store. Listen live to any station across the network at any time, so you can stay connected to your local community from wherever you are. Plus, if you miss a program, the Real Presence Radio app is your one-stop shop for local and national podcasts, including our signature show, Real Presence Live. The Real Presence Radio app, with you every step of your faith journey.
Welcome back to O'Gorman High School, where the Knights had an impressive victory today over the T-Titans, 59-51. We're going to bring you the Pizza Ranch player of the game tonight, and I don't think it has any question to it.
Well, drum roll. Let's do that big drum roll. And, there's only one person tonight, folks, and it can only be one person player of the game for the O'Gorman Knights.
So that player of the game was Emma Ronzik tonight. She is now first the top dog all-time in scoring for the Lady Knights in history, as she passed, I believe it was Jane
Even.
She had the top spot since 1995. So a new face up top on the leaderboard at Emma Ronzik, as she did it with a three-pointer from the right wing tonight to move on to the top dog spot. all time for the Knights, as that 3 gave her 20 on the night and the biggest lead at the time for the Lady Knights.
And a little bit about, we do it at the student profile here that the students fill out and give the coaches to give to us. And we apologize. During the game, it's kind of hard to get to them and stuff. But Emma Ronzik, number 31 forward, 18, aspirations and ambitions after high school is she is signed to play basketball at University of Creighton down in Omaha, Division I. Her mom's or her grandma's favorite home-cooked meal. That's a different question I put this year. She said grilled chicken. I'm like, okay, that's good. And shout out to people listening as Norma and Donna did Ron, and I'm going to call her Grandma Grandpa Ronzik then. How's that? Norma and Donald, there we go. I can hardly read her writing. I can look at my bifocals here, folks. Her grandparent down in Ogoboji listening, I'm sure. So you're very proud of your granddaughter and granddaughters. Hannah did an excellent job tonight as well. So that's your Pizza Ranch Player of the Game. And Pizza Ranch Player of the Game is brought to you by Pizza Ranch and Fun Zone Arcade on 41st Street here in Sioux Falls. Pizza Ranch, proud sponsors of Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools and Real Presence Radio Network. And they're going to probably be reopening here this spring. And we thank Pizza Ranch for sponsoring the O'Gorman Knights Players of the Game. So we're going to take another break. We'll come back. I'm not sure if Coach Coldrew will make it up. If not, and we'll come back. We'll wrap it up, and we'll get you out here and get you talking about the next game, Friday night. Big one right here coming up. So stay with us. We'll be back.
Searching for more great Catholic content? Visit our website at yourcatholicradiostation.com. Find Catholic news you can trust, information about events coming up in your local area, and the latest on what's happening at the RPR network. And don't forget that you can listen to any of our stations around the clock from anywhere in the world. Need prayers for someone or something in your life? You can submit those through our online form for the entire family to pray for. Real Presence Radio, online at yourcatholicradiostation.com.
Do you have daily pain and discomfort that includes headaches, neck and back pain, and arm and leg numbness? Dr. Mark Hagan with Hagan Chiropractic Clinic provides gentle adjusting, x-ray evaluation, rehabilitation, and massage therapy to treat these symptoms. Hagan Chiropractic Clinic is located on 14th and Cliff, 6 blocks north of Avera Hospital.
Hi, this is Dr. Mark Hagan with Hagan Chiropractic Clinic. Don't say ouch, call me at 361-OUCH.
Community. It's at the heart of everything we do at First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card. From supporting area athletics to funding academic scholarships, we continually seek new ways to improve and strengthen communities we serve. At the heart of these communities are people, our customers, and our employees. We work hard to ensure our customers are successful and our communities thrive. It's the Premier way. It's what community banking is all about. First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card. Locally grown, nationally known.
Real Presence Radio is now on Google Assistant devices, including Google Home, phones, tablets, and smart displays. To start this action, say something like, "Okay Google, talk to Real Presence Radio." It will then ask what station you want to play, to which you can respond, "Play Sioux Falls," or "Play AM 970," or "Play WWEN. From there you can use words like play, pause, and stop. Listen to RPR anytime, anywhere, now on Google Assistant devices.
Hey, welcome back here to Bishop O'Gorman High School Catholic Schools Week here. The Gorman Knights victorious 59-51 here against T-Area Titans. And we're joined now by Coach Colesrud. Coach, let's talk about the game. Starting out, like we just talked a little bit there during that commercial break, I didn't know that T could shoot that well, coming right off the start.
Yeah, we watched video and did some research on them, and we knew they were a good shooting team. We just were hoping, defensively we were able to kind of take some things away. But first of all, I just got to tip my hat to these kids. I thought they came in confident. They came in and they knocked in some big shots, and they played right with us. And to our kids' credit, I thought we really regrouped at halftime. Didn't lose our composure. We didn't panic. We just kind of kept on playing. Talked about winning the first 3 minutes of the third quarter, which I thought we did, and fairly decisively. We're able to get some paint touches. Knocked in some three-point shots and kind of opened things up a little bit. And again, to T's credit, they didn't quit. They didn't go away. They chipped away a little bit. But a really nice team win. We talked about we're going to take people's best shot, and that's a good basketball team that came in here, gave us their best shot. Our kids weathered the storm, kept fighting, and found a way to get some separation and close out the basketball game for a nice win and a game where we could really draw from and improve as a basketball squad.
Absolutely. And so we'll talk about Emma tonight as she just became the leading scorer in Lady Knights basketball history. What's it mean to have a player of that caliber on the team, but also the teammate that she is? What's it mean to have a teammate like that?
It's very special. You know, I've been fortunate to be at O'Gorman for 22 years. I've coached a lot of very, very good players, and Emma's certainly right at the top of that list. And very good basketball player, as you just mentioned, has worked so hard to be able to get to this point. So just tremendously proud of her. What a great accomplishment that she did, and she's certainly appreciative of all our teammates and people that have helped her to get to this spot. But that's an incredible record. Jane Even, who set the record 25 years ago, was a tremendous basketball player, and for a record to hold up that long and for her to break it is really special. So tremendously proud of her. She's a great kid. Our teammates love her, as you saw when we did make the shot there. They swarmed her. So really special moment, and proud of her, and I'm just so glad she was able to achieve this accomplishment.
And look at the caliber that she brings. You look at what she can, Bergen Riley, who's a freshman that's playing, I think, coming off the bench, playing fabulous. What she can teach her, the leadership that she shows the other girls, and you know that because I have a daughter that's a senior, same age as Emma, and I know everybody looks up to her, and she's kind of like, this is Emma. Will guide you and stuff, and that's one thing about it. You see that. We saw that the last 3 years on the court. She's always talking, always listening, and wants to get better.
Yeah, she's a great teammate, and she scores a lot of points for us, but look at how many times she's assisted this year. When we can get paint touches to her inside, very unselfish player. A lot of the threes that Hannah and Izzy and Carly and some of these kids are knocking in, are off of paint touches inside. So we certainly need her to score points, but based on the attention that she draws, it opens up some other things too, and she's willing to share the basketball with her teammates.
And we talked about that earlier. When she had it in the paint, she kicked it out to Hannah.
She did, yeah.
So and I thought and I knew that she was a class act, and that just shows everybody right there. Here it is on this night like that, and in a game like this, where it's a close game, and everything. But let's go back a little bit. You had that 15-0 run there. That kind of sealed it up there.
It did, yeah.
It all of a sudden we're going, wait a minute, that's 15 straight points, Isaac, and I'm like. Yeah, it is.
We played great basketball during that stretch, and it all started on the defensive end. We were finally able to get some defensive stops down there, some rebounds, get out in transition a little bit. And I thought for that 5-6 minutes or whatever, we just really did a great job of executing, get the ball into the paint. We scored some in the paint. We were able to kick it out for some three-point shots. We got some offensive rebounds. We just played really, really good during that stretch, and was able to finish the game there. Give credit to T; they chip back at us, but like I said, a nice win for our basketball squad.
Absolutely. And now looking forward, it's Catholic Schools Week and everything with all the distractions ahead. You've got a big time opponent coming into town, or into this gym, in fact, later this week in Lincoln. What do you expect that game to kind of look like?
Yeah, we got great respect for Lincoln, Isaac. They came out ranked number 1 to start the year, returned almost all their kids from last season. Well-coached basketball squad, a lot of talent, kids that have played varsity basketball for 2, 3, 4 years. They're very, very good. So we're going to enjoy this one tonight. We certainly need to regroup and have good practices the next couple days. They don't need to be real physical practices. We got to be mentally ready to go for a really good team coming in here on Friday night. A team that, we were able to beat them before Christmas break. They have not lost since. I'm sure they've got an edge to them. They've certainly got better as we have. So on paper, it looks like a great basketball game, and should be a fun game. I hope people come on and watch this game because it's going to be 2 really good teams going head-to-head, and we'll be really excited to play on Friday night.
I'm looking forward to it because anytime you got a crosstown rival here in O'Gorman, it's exciting. And I hope Friday night we can pack the place to end the Catholic Schools Week after the big mass on Friday morning. I hope all the students and family come out here Friday night because you're going to see one heck of a basketball team coached by this man right here. Here's we are 11-0, and we're going to take on Lincoln Patriots. And it's getting better than that when you have an in-town rival.
Yep, should be a lot of fun. I appreciate all you guys doing. Isaac, really appreciate you stepping up and being a part of this group. You do a great job. So much appreciated by yourself as well as Dan and Brett, everything you guys do.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach. Kent Kohlsrud, the coach of the Lady Knights, joining us here on the Hagen Chiropractic Clinic post-game locker room show. So let's talk about Friday night a little bit. Besides the girls, we have Saturday afternoon, we have the boys play next, and they'll be the next on RPR. The boys will play Saturday afternoon against, Brandon Valley comes over here. That's going to be a good one, Isaac.
Championship rematch of last year's game. Yeah, that'll be a real exciting one.
Oh, yeah. The Brandon Valley Lynx come to town. And Brandon Valley's number 3. Brandon Valley's number 3 right now in seed points. We're number 2. So they're coming over. So that'll be – so Friday night, join us for the Lady Knights and Lincoln Patriots here. Number 1 versus number 4. And then on Saturday afternoon, we have the boys taking on Brandon Valley. That tip-off is at 3. We'll be on the air at 2:40. And like you said, the rematch and stuff. So let's you want to give an update on a couple of scores we got going on across the state, Brett?
Absolutely, Dan. I'll say it because you won't be able to read my writing. So AA girls final. Harrisburg is now 12-0 on the season. They destroyed Huron tonight in Harrisburg 57-31. So I think our girls next Tuesday night play Harrisburg. So that will be a great matchup down there. And actually we'll be doing, I think the boys have a game the same night here, which we'll be broadcasting that one. Aberdeen Central, after 3 quarters, leads Brookings 34-19, kind of a low-scoring game up in the hub city. Over at Mitchell, this one's close, guys. Going into the 4th quarter, the Mitchell Colonel girls 41, Sioux Falls Roosevelt 40. Ooh. Roosevelt got into the top 5 in rankings this week after defeating Sioux Falls Washington last week. And no score to report on Sioux Falls Lincoln girls. They're hosting South Sioux City, Nebraska, who's now I don't know if they are now, but they used to when I was growing up, just a powerhouse, winning Class B titles in Nebraska. So. I was going to get to that one, Isaac. Thank you very much. So AA boys over at Brandon Valley going into overtime. Sioux Falls, Washington, and Brandon Valley tied at 51 apiece. I believe that game is on KWSN and also on ESPN Radio right now. So if you're in the car when we're out there, you can tune into that one. Aberdeen Central boys lead the Pierre boys 39-28 after 3 quarters in Pierre. Pierre boys struggling this year, only 1-11 on the season. No score to report on Moorhead, Minnesota at Watertown boys tonight. And Huron at Harrisburg just got started. No score. That's over in Harrisburg. Huron boys 7-2 on the season. We'll see them in a few weeks as well. And the sub-varsity, the JV girls for O'Gorman won big, as did the freshman girls. And that is the scoreboard update.
Scoreboard update brought to you by Jamison Rollins, your managing partner, Value Advisor. Through real estate through Murphy Business, Dakota Lakes. You can call them at 370-6931. We thank them. The Knights, and we're going to wrap this up. The Knights Locker Room Show is brought to you by Dr. Mark Hagan with Hagan Chiropractic Clinic here in Sioux Falls. Don't say ouch. You can call Dr. Mark at 361-OUCH. So that should do it here. Wrap it up 59-51. Final comments, Isaac.
If you're not doing anything on Friday, come get to this gym because it's going to be hopping and it's going to be a real fun game. And then if you're not doing anything Saturday, you might as well come on back because it's going to be a state championship rematch of the 2 teams from last year. So a real fun, exciting atmosphere the next the 2 days at the end of Catholic Schools Week here for O'Gorman. So it'll be real exciting.
What a way to end the week, though. Like I said, having both games at home here. Usually I think we do play on Catholic Schools Week at home, don't we? I think that's where, because we have the mats and everything, I think that's just kind of one thing Keeter likes to get through the activities is we want to be home that Friday night no matter where we're at. Whoever we're playing, we want to be home and stuff. So, okay, that'll wrap it up here. So, and we're going to stream, like I said earlier, all school mass will be 10 o'clock from the Elman Center on the campus of the University of Augustana, streaming on Real Presence Radio. So you can watch that with Bishop Swain and all the Catholic students across the diocese here in Sioux Falls and the Cross. I'm not sure how many they're going to bring in, but they usually bring a lot of the outside schools in, elementary, packed the place. It's a good atmosphere. So if you're not doing anything Friday morning, watch Friday night. Join us. We'll be there about 6:30. Depends on Keeter time. 6:40. We never know. But come if not. I'd like to see you here. Come out here and pack this place and watch these Lady Knights. 11-0, taking on number 4 Lincoln. So, Brett, final comments?
Turn my mic back up. Congratulations, Emma Ronsick. All-time leading scorer. That's awesome. She'll add to that with the rest of her season total. Starter since her freshman year, so that's really cool. That record had held for 25 years. So that tells you just how prestigious a record is that holds that long since 1995, which, were you born in 95, Isaac?
No, I was not.
You weren't born yet, so.
Nope, not at all.
I was 8 years old.
I was a 2000s baby, so I was 5 years before my
95? Oh, it was the year before my oldest daughter was born.
So, I mean, it's been a while. So, but congratulations, Emma. Fun game tonight. Folks, if you want to rewatch the game, just go to YouTube. Real Presence Radio Sioux Falls. This T-Area team was fun team to watch, a Class A school, so it'll be kind of fun to follow them to see how they do the rest of the way. But thank you, everyone, for watching and listening.
And thank you. And I've heard a lot of comments from different families that on their way home they listen to our post-game show as they leave, and they listen to us as they go home after they leave O'Gorman here or wherever we're at for basketball games. So thank you for listening to us after the game to kind of get the scoop of what's going on, player of the game and stuff. We really appreciate very, very much for listening and supporting Real Presence Catholic Radio. So from Isaac Struck, Brett Byler, I'm Dan Johnson. 59-51, Knights win tonight. We'll see you Friday night live right here from Bishop O'Gorman High School. Real Presence Radio. God bless.
From the Real Presence Radio Network, O'Gorman Knights basketball has been brought to you in part by
Catholic Family Services, Catholic Community Foundation for Eastern South Dakota, Jardine Construction, Hagen Chiropractic Clinic, Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools, Fritch Benefits Registered Investment Advisor Representative, McGuire Iron, Knights of Columbus Insurance Field Agent Jeff Gillen, Pizza Ranch and Fun Zone Arcade on 41st Street, First Premier Bank Card, Sioux Equipment Company, Ide Bailey, Farendor Family Chiropractic and Wellness, Jameson Rounds Managing Partner of Value Visor.
The preceding O'Gorman Knights activity has been a special presentation of the Real Presence Radio Network.